Why did you start YouTube in the first place? And be honest. We've all heard about the doubling of the watch hour threshold, and I'm not going to lie, I was angry and then I was actually quite upset because for some reason it just felt like it was a personal attack. I know why it felt like a personal attack, because I've spent a lot of time and hours and effort to create my YouTube channel. And that's why I completely understand why a lot of people are so angry and upset by it as well. I'm ready to talk about it and talk about my situation because it might resonate with you as well. And it might make you wonder whether to carry on with YouTube or not. This is an art channel. I'm going to paint and draw and experiment with some Derwent items that I bought recently. The paper I've had for a while. I'll leave the details in the description box if you're interested. So as my thumbnail says, YouTube helped me, and that is true. I started watercolour painting about 3 years ago. I was working full time and it was a toxic environment. I needed an outlet. Painting helped me do that. I was focused, I was relaxed, I was learning something new. And then I wanted to put it onto YouTube. It was actually my daughters that convinced me to do that. Me, be on YouTube, who'd have thought? And then I also had a TikTok account because of my daughters as well. So that part of the world kind of opened up to me a little bit more. So I learnt about YouTube and I became an editor and producer, learned about voiceovers, and I absolutely loved it. I really do enjoy the process. Okay, that sounds really corny, but I do really enjoy it, and I look forward to having this time to myself, whether it's painting, whether it's editing, going on the computer and doing the little bits and pieces. I really do enjoy it all, and that's what I live for. I think that is fantastic for me. So I put my paintings onto YouTube, also social media as well. And my daughters basically said, what I do, people would pay to learn that or buy that. So that's where it all began. And it was not about the money. That was always a bonus, not the main goal. And I'm not monetized. And with the new bombshell, that might not happen. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I know I've got about 6 months. It just infuriates me. Why have YouTube done this? I don't know why they've done this. I just feel like to double it seems so much. Why are they just giving us 6 months and not maybe a year to do it? Anyway. And then I had another thought. If I've been doing this for nearly 2 years and I'm still not monetized, maybe I have to take some responsibility too. And what I mean by that is because if I was running YouTube or we were running YouTube, wouldn't we want exactly the same thing? We'd want people to make videos that people actually want to watch. We'd want good titles, good thumbnails and content that keeps people coming back. That's how YouTube makes their money, don't they? So I just think maybe instead of being angry about the goalposts moving, maybe I need to shift my focus and ask myself, am I actually making videos that people want to watch? And I've seen other people do it. I've seen other people start YouTube after me and they're getting the views. They've got the subscribers, 10, 20, more, thousands subscribers already. They're getting the views. So maybe it is me. I don't know. So am I going to quit YouTube? No. The problem is I don't know where else I'd go. And even if I did, do I want to start another platform? My point is, after thinking about it, I started YouTube to document my artwork. And if it helps someone else in the process, then that's also a bonus. And I know I've helped people because the feedback I get and the comments I get, they are fantastic. The art community is amazing. And the positive feedback that I get from people It genuinely does make me feel really good, and I feel like I'm doing something. I'm not just achieving my own little projects and my own paintings. I feel like I am helping someone else, and that's just me. I don't know if that's the same story with you. I think that's what I've realised through all of this. Paintings helped me, and then YouTube has helped me share it, and now in a really lovely way my videos are helping other people too, and I think that's why I'm still here. The money, okay, yes, it would be a great bonus, of course it would be, but it was never the real reason for me starting. Okay, it was a reason, it was part of it, but it was always a bonus. But ultimately, maybe I just need to stop worrying about it, stop worrying about the numbers, and just remember why I picked up that paintbrush in the first place. So I do want to ask you again, why did you start YouTube in the first place? Be completely honest, pop it in the comments and we can have a chat about it. If you've seen all the YouTube news going on and you've thought about it too and you've not commented just yet because maybe you're similar to me and you've just been processing your thoughts about it all, if you're ready to and you feel comfortable, then drop me a comment. We can have a chat about it through the comments, and I think it will be interesting to see what other people are saying about this from an artistic point of view. Or even if you're a viewer and you watch a lot of YouTube and maybe you don't know this is going on in the background for us creators, does this bother you? Does this affect you at all? I think it would be interesting to hear from you as well. On the other side, people watching YouTube maybe. Also, as I'm filming this and I'm doing the voiceover, I've heard about another change that YouTube are doing, and I think that's going to be from the 24th of August, which is going to be Monday. So another change where the views for long forms are going to count immediately as soon as they play, I think, or even if the videos autoplay. I can't keep up. Sometimes I think just bring out a change, but do one change at a time and give us the chance to get used to it maybe. And this matches the shorts, because they changed the shorts a few months back where as soon as they play, it counts towards the view count. I don't know. I don't want to get stuck on the numbers so much because I'm not that. I've got a creative mind. I haven't got a business mind. I wish I had a tiny bit of the Tesla's man brains, and then maybe I could make this work. I don't know what's going to happen. Who knows? Anyway, I've nearly finished my first layer of this experiment. I've had this image in my mind for a little while and I've been wanting to get this down on paper with watercolour, but it just didn't quite work. So I was able to do it with watercolour pencils and it's turned out quite interesting. I'll need to put a second, maybe even a third layer on. I might do that in another video, but I would love to hear from you if you do want to comment, and also if you've ever shared, liked or commented or subscribed. I really do appreciate it. It does mean the world to me, it absolutely does. I feel a lot better now. I feel like I've got my thoughts out of my head with like-minded people or people that will understand. My family probably won't understand it, neither would my friends if I talk about this, so at least I've put it on here, and if you feel like you need to do the same, then I think just do it and see what happens, and I will hopefully hear from someone in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, bye.